Tobit chapter 5. The angel Raphael. Then Tobiah replied to his father Tobit, "Everything that you have commanded me, Father, I shall do. But how will I be able to get that money from him? Since he does not know me, and I do not know him, what sign can I give him, so that he will recognize and trust me, and give me the money? I do not even know the roads to Media. In order to go there." Tobit answered his son Tobiah, "He gave me his bond, and I gave him mine. I divided his into 2 parts, and each of us took 1 part. I put 1 part with the money. It is 20 years since I deposited that money. So, son, find yourself a trustworthy person, who will make the journey with you, and we will give him wages when you return. But bring back that money from Gabal, while I am still alive." Tobiah went out to look for someone who would travel with him to Media, someone who knew the way. He went out and found the angel Raphael, standing before him, though he did not know that this was an angel of God. Tobiah said to him, "Where do you come from, young man?" He replied, "I am an Israelite, one of your kindred. I have come here to work." Tobiah said to him, "Do you know the way to Media?" "Yes," he replied. "I have been there many times. I know the place well and am acquainted with all the routes. I have often traveled to Media. I used to stay with our kinsman Gabal, who lives at Rages in Media. It is a good 2 days' journey from Ecbatana to Rages. For Rages is situated in the mountains, but Ecbatana is in the middle of the plain." Tobiah said to him, "Wait for me, young man, till I go in and tell my father, for I need you to make the journey with me. I will pay you your wages." He replied, "Very well, I will wait, but do not be long." Tobiah went in and informed his father Tobit, "I have found someone of our own Israelite kindred, who will go with me." Tobit said, "Call the man in, so that I may find out from what family and tribe he comes, and whether he is trustworthy enough to travel with you, son." Tobiah went out to summon him, saying, "Young man, my father is calling for you." When Raphael entered the house, Tobit greeted him first. He replied, "Joyful greetings to you." Tobit answered, "What joy is left for me? Here I am, a blind man who cannot see the light of heaven, but must remain in darkness, like the dead who no longer see the light. Though alive, I am among the dead. I can hear people's voices, but I do not see them." The young man said, "Take courage. God's healing is near. So take courage." Tobit then said, "My son Tobiah wants to go to Media. Can you go with him to show him the way? I will pay you your wages." "Brother," he answered, "yes, I will go with him, and I know all the routes. I have often traveled to Media, and crossed all its plains. So I know well the mountains and all its roads." Tobit asked him, "Brother, tell me, please, from what family and tribe are you?" He replied, "Why? What need do you have for a tribe? Aren't you looking for a hired man?" Tobit replied, I only want to know, brother, whose son you truly are and what your name is. He answered, I am Azariah, son of the great Hananiah, one of your own kindred. Tobit exclaimed, Welcome. God save you, brother. Do not be provoked with me, brother, for wanting to learn the truth about your family. It turns out that you are a kinsman from a noble and good line. I knew Hananiah and Nathan, the two sons of the great Shemaliah. They used to go to Jerusalem with me, where we would worship together. They were not led astray. Your kindred are good people. You are certainly of good lineage. So welcome. Then he added, For each day I will give you a drachma as wages, as well as expenses for you and for my son. So go with my son, and I will even add a bonus to your wages. The young man replied, I will go with him. Do not fear. In good health we will leave you, and in good health we will return to you, for the way is safe. Tobit said, Blessing be upon you, brother. Then he called his son and said to him, Son, prepare whatever you need for the journey, and set out with your kinsman. May God in heaven protect you on the way, and bring you back to me safe and sound. May his angel accompany you for your safety, son. Tobiah left to set out on his journey, and he kissed his father and mother. Tobit said to him, Have a safe journey. But his mother began to weep, and she said to Tobit, Why have you sent my child away? Is he not the staff of our hands, as he goes in and out before us? Do not heap money upon money. Rather relinquish it in exchange for our child. What the Lord has given us to live on is certainly enough for us. Tobit reassured her, Do not worry. Our son will leave in good health, and come back to us in good health. Your own eyes will see the day when he returns to you safe and sound. So, do not worry, do not fear for them, my sister. For a good angel will go with him. His journey will be successful, and he will return in good health. Then she stopped weeping.